My dear, can I share a harsh truth about today's world? No matter how good a person is, they are not respected or valued until they have money. In this modern era, wealth has taken precedence over humanity itself. People are judged not by their character, kindness, or morals, but by their material possessions, the kind of house they live in, the car they drive, the clothes they wear, and the job they hold. Society has become so fixated on external appearances that inner values and virtues are often overlooked. People rarely take the time to truly know someone for who they are on the inside. Instead, they measure a person's worth by how much they earn and how well they can display their success. Showcasing wealth and status has become the new trend, and those who do not conform to this mindset are often looked down upon. It deeply saddens me because I personally know some incredible individuals, kind-hearted, sincere, and generous, who always put others before themselves. They are the type of people who would give without expecting anything in return, who would stand by others in times of need, and who always prioritize humanity over materialism. Yet, despite their goodness, they are undervalued by society simply because they do not make as much money as others. Their opinions are dismissed, and their presence is often ignored, all because they do not fit into society's definition of successful. This is a heartbreaking reality, one that I struggle to accept. I have always believed that a person's character and the goodness of their heart matter far more than the amount of money they make. However, when I look around, I realize that not many people think the same way as I do. This obsession with wealth and materialism is not just a modern phenomenon, it has existed for centuries. But the difference today is that people are more openly driven by greed and social validation. Social media, for instance, has only fueled this toxic mindset. People now feel pressured to showcase their wealth and status online, leading to a culture where self-worth is directly linked to material success. Instead of appreciating life's simple joys and the beauty of human connection, people constantly compare their lives to others and feel the need to prove their success to the world. Even religious and spiritual teachings emphasize the dangers of materialism. God warns us in sacred texts that those who continuously chase after money and worldly possessions will never find true contentment. The more they acquire, the more they desire, and this cycle of greed never ends. No matter how much wealth they accumulate, it will never be enough to satisfy them. This endless pursuit not only prevents them from experiencing genuine happiness but also distances them from their spiritual journey. As a result, it becomes incredibly difficult for them to attain nirvana or inner peace in the afterlife. Life is not meant to be a never-ending race for wealth. This human birth has been given to us by the Almighty so that we can connect with our inner divine presence, grow spiritually, and fulfill a higher purpose. However, instead of realizing this truth, we continue to chase materialistic goals, unaware that time is slipping away. Each day that passes brings us further from our real purpose, yet we remain blinded by our desires. The true purpose of life is not to hoard wealth, but to spread love, kindness, and humanity. We are here to help and heal others, to be a source of comfort and strength for those in need. We are meant to do good without expecting anything in return. Yet, in today's society, those who follow this path are often ridiculed. People who are not obsessed with money, status, and outward appearances are considered naive or foolish. It is disheartening to see that selfless individuals, who genuinely care about others, are often overlooked or taken advantage of. History has repeatedly shown that many great teachers and spiritual leaders were mocked in their time. When they preached about kindness, selflessness, and detachment from materialism, society dismissed them, calling them unrealistic or impractical. Yet, as time passed, people began to understand the depth and importance of their teachings. The truth is, the wisdom they shared remains just as relevant today as it was centuries ago. If only more people embraced these values, the world would be a much kinder and more compassionate place. Unfortunately, we live in a time where people are so consumed by their desires that they fail to appreciate what truly matters. Instead of valuing relationships, kindness, and inner peace, they chase after superficial success. They spend their lives trying to impress others, forgetting that none of these material possessions will matter in the end. When we leave this world, we do not take our wealth, our expensive belongings, or our status with us. The only thing that remains is the impact we have had on others, the love we have shared, the kindness we have shown, and the goodness we have spread. I truly wish people would understand that life is more than just money and status. While financial stability is necessary for survival, it should never define a person's worth. True wealth lies in having a kind heart, in helping others, and in living a life filled with love and compassion. No amount of money can replace the value of a pure soul. If you don't believe me, read any spiritual book, and you will find these truths written there. Every religious and philosophical text teaches that happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external possessions. But in today's world, those who embrace these teachings are often seen as outcasts. Society tends to ridicule those who choose a path of simplicity, kindness, and detachment from materialism. It is ironic and heartbreaking. But I still have hope. Perhaps one day, people will wake up and realize that the true essence of life lies not in wealth but in the love and humanity we share. And when that day comes, the world will be a far better place for all of us. My love, you are the greatest treasure of my life, the most precious gift I have ever received. You have given me a priceless smile, a joy so deep that my heart feels lighter every day. The happiness you bring into my life is something I have always dreamed of, and now that I have it, I cherish it with every breath I take. Today, my heart is overflowing with joy, and it is all because of you. The way you love me, the way you care for me, and the way you make me feel special in every little moment is beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Every time I receive your love-filled kisses and warm hugs, I feel as if I am floating in a world of pure bliss. Your loving energy surrounds me, wrapping me in a cocoon of warmth, comfort, and security. I can feel your presence even when we are apart, as if your love has become an inseparable part of my soul. Your energy alone is enough to make my entire day brighter, to fill my heart with peace and joy. I wake up every morning feeling grateful, knowing that I am loved so deeply by someone as incredible as you. Thank you, my baby, for loving me with such depth and passion. Your love has transformed my life in ways I never thought possible. I feel like the luckiest and most blessed person on this planet, and I often wonder what I did to deserve a love so pure, so unconditional. I don't think anyone else has ever experienced the level of love that we share. An unadulterated, boundless love that is untouched by anything else in this world. It is a love that fills every corner of my heart, every thought in my mind, and every fiber of my being. There are moments when I suddenly feel a warm sensation in my heart, a rush of love that comes out of nowhere. Then, I realize it's you, it's your love reaching out to me, even from a distance. It's as if our souls are so deeply connected that we can communicate without words, without actions, just through the invisible bond that ties us together. I absolutely cherish our connection, this journey we have embarked on together. It has been one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. To walk this path with you, hand in hand, heart in heart, is a blessing beyond measure. Right now, my heart is overflowing with happiness and gratitude. I cannot even explain why I feel this way, I just do. Perhaps it's because I know that no matter what happens, I have you by my side. Perhaps it's because I have finally found the kind of love that people spend their entire lives searching for. God has been so kind and generous to me, blessing me with a love so deep, so powerful, that it feels almost unreal. My life feels like heaven on earth, simply because my heart is content. There is nothing more I could ask for, nothing else I could possibly need, because I already have everything in you. Thank you for your patience with me, for your kindness, and for your immense generosity. You have embraced me with all my flaws and imperfections, never once making me feel inadequate or unworthy. Thank you for ignoring my mistakes, for accepting me just as I am, and for always seeing the best in me. Your love is selfless, unconditional, and pure. You have given me the freedom to be myself, to grow, to dream, and to fly, and yet, no matter how far I go, I always find my way back to you. You are my home, my safe haven, the place where my soul feels at peace. You have given me everything without ever asking for anything in return. How did I get so lucky to be blessed by someone as incredible as you? You are perfect for me, more than perfect. You complete me in ways I never knew I needed. Your presence fills every void in my heart, and your love heals every wound I've ever had. You have shown me what true love looks like, what it feels like, and what it means to give and receive love unconditionally. Right now, it feels as if my world has come to a standstill. All my desires, all my wishes, all my dreams have been fulfilled. I don't even know how to react because my heart is overflowing with emotions that words cannot fully express. I am in awe of the love we share, of the connection we have, and of the journey that lies ahead of us. There is nothing else I could possibly want, nothing else that matters more than you. All I know is that I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will continue to love you, endlessly, unconditionally, with every beat of my heart and every breath I take. There is nothing else in this world that I can see but you. You are my everything, my forever, my always. And for that, I am eternally grateful.